Hey everybody, Mr. Pilgrim here coming at you with a short but simple video for Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. And this is in regards to their newest challenge that they've released over the weekend. That was only 2 days, and it's a very big issue, but it's something I see quite common in a lot of multiplayer games nowadays. And that is the fact that we're getting a bunch of challenges that aren't meant for solo players. Like people who don't have a lot of friends who play a lot of games with them, and people who are like me and just solo grind. Whenever they have stuff like this for the Golden Hot Dog or the Glizzy Gang, as it's called, you see the challenges here are normally fairly simple, but there are four in particular that are quite annoying just for a solo player's perspective. One of them is not so hard, but still, with Fall Guys being a very luck and RNG based game, it's really hard to actually complete some of these challenges, especially when you don't have a full team who knows what they're doing and you're just stuck playing with randoms. It's not a very fun aspect to the game, and it's something I really wish that they would fix and work on, not just for Fall Guys but for other multiplayer games too, that force you to have to either play with randoms to do things and stuff like that. I don't think that it's very fair to most people, and the fact that they had this set of challenges be extremely short, only being for 2 days. I mean, yes, I have plenty of time, 9 hours and something to work on it, but the fact is I'm really not as interested as I was before to really get, these final two pieces. As cool as the Golden Hot Dog is, I was actually wanting to sit down and have more time to do that, but due to circumstances, I missed an entire day because of bad weather. But I just feel like, as a game company, they should try and cater towards making challenges equal to everybody, instead of trying to force people to have to do things that aren't very fun or worth doing. As you want to make a challenge that's fair and achievable for everybody, and whenever you force people who are normally solo players to have to go out of their comfort zone or things that they're normally okay with doing to do stuff that they don't like doing because it's solely based on how good the people you get paired up with, it's not fun. And there's the argument, oh well, if you play long enough you'll eventually get good people. Yeah, that may be the case, but it is ridiculously super luck based on just getting good players. Because for the 4 hours that I spent earlier today playing and trying to do anything, I couldn't get past like round 4 in some modes. I've only made it to the end in one squad show, and we lost. There was nothing I could do. It was just so unfair. And I tried squad duos, and I couldn't even get far enough because the person I was matched with wasn't that good either. I'm not trying to hate on, the matching system, but I just feel like these challenges and how they go about doing them, it's not that great, and that they should actually be thoroughly vetted and asked if this is something that people would be okay with dealing with and doing. Because everything else in the game has been pretty easy and straightforward on how to do it, but then you just add challenges and stuff like that that's just kind of because like most of these challenges are pretty simple to do, but it's just the win a main show, win a squad show, win a squad duo show, and win squad shows 2 times. Those are just challenges that are only for people who only play Fall Guys and have like a group of people to play Fall Guys with, I feel like. Because by that point you just have so much knowledge of the game that it really makes it unfair to the other people. And like the few games I did play earlier, I've actually seen people continuously playing with, the full Golden Hot Dog costume. And I'm just thinking, why are you still playing? Like, you're getting in the way of other people earning these things because they ended up winning in the end. And I'm just like, why? It just makes no sense to me. You've already got the items. So why not allow other people to get it too, you know? Because if it was like that all the time, then everybody would always have these items, you know? Instead of it being super RNG based, it'd more or less be about a community coming together and ensuring that everybody is able to earn these, you know? But that's just my thoughts on it, and if I'm being too negative, you know, that's perfectly fine. But let me counter that negativity with some positives by, like, adding options and changes that they could easily make, you know? Instead of winning main shows, make it more accessible by having just being qualify from so many rounds in each show, you know? If you really are trying to make challenges more easier for everybody to enjoy, you know? Yes, you can reach like round 4, still have reached the final round in some of these game modes. That's achievable. But some people have a hard time just being able to win one show, let alone asking us to win 4 shows. I think that's a little too much for casual players, with, you know, especially with the RNG of it. But if you change it to where it's more accessible, then I feel like you don't deter people from playing, you know? So if you have people like maybe reach top 20% or top 50% in so many shows, you know, or just outlast opponents in games, you know, challenges that they've already had in the past that are more or less like achievement and trophy based, they could easily incorporate those into the game, you know? I'm not saying like get first in races or anything. I'm just saying like get top 20%, top 50%, you know, qualify from so many rounds or outlast so many opponents, you know, that's stuff that's easily doable. You know, you could still have reach round 4, reach the final rounds, you know, that I feel like would be a lot easier to do for just the casual gamers as a whole, you know. And that's just my thoughts on it. But just let me know what you guys think. This has been Miss Pilgrim. See you.